Introduction. In the ever-shifting world of television and cinema, some faces arrive quietly yet command attention through the sincerity of their performances and the magnetic pull of their presence. Özge Yağız is one such star. Born in Istanbul and having ascended rapidly in the Turkish entertainment industry, she has become a name that resonates beyond her local audience. Her journey is compelling because it is not simply about overnight fame, but about deliberate choices, growth, and a steady rise from supporting roles to leading parts. In the next minutes we will explore how she began, what she has achieved, the challenges she has navigated, what sets her apart, how she makes her living, and the possibilities that lie ahead for her. Journey Part 1. Özge Yağız was born on the 26th of September 1997 in Istanbul, Turkey. She pursued education at the Communication Sciences Academy of Baskent University, acquiring academic foundation in media and communication. Early on she demonstrated a passion for performance and screen work. That inclination carried her into the world of acting. Her first credited role came in 2018 when she appeared in a supporting role in the popular TV series Adini Senkoy, playing the character Zeliha. This modest start provided a foothold in the industry and an opportunity for growth. Soon thereafter she landed what would become her breakout role, portraying Reyhan Tarhan in the daytime series Yemin from 2019-2020. This role showcased her ability to hold a central character, connecting with audiences and elevating her profile across Turkey and beyond. Journey Part 2. Following the success of Yemin, Ozge moved into roles that allowed her to broaden her craft and deepen her dramatic range. In the series Sol Yanım 2020-2021, she portrayed Sarah Yildirim, navigating themes of love, family and ambition. In 2021 she appeared in İkimizden Biri, playing Hava Aladag, a character reflecting intersections of culture and family tradition. In 2022 she took on the leading role of Bushra Saruhanli in Baba, adding to her repertoire of complex characters. By 2023, she was cast in Safir as Faray Yılmaz, a key role that further affirmed her status as one of the prominent young actresses in Turkish television. Throughout this progression Ozge demonstrated ambition, versatility and the willingness to take on diverse roles rather than remain typecast. Her upward trajectory is notable not only for speed but for the consistent expansion of her craft and visibility. Challenges. Like any actor striving for recognition and longevity, Özge Yağız has faced her share of challenges. Transitioning quickly from supporting roles into leading parts demanded increased responsibility, public scrutiny, and expectation. Balancing her personal life, the demands of filming schedules, and the desire to continuously improve in a competitive industry are hurdles she has had to overcome. The weight of being a young star breaking into major roles can bring pressure to perform, remain relevant, and navigate the shifting dynamics of fame, and Ozge has had to manage all of this while staying grounded and focused on her craft. What makes them unique? Özge Yağız stands out in a crowded field of talent for several compelling reasons. First and foremost, she brings authenticity to her roles, a quality that resonates deeply with audiences. Whether playing the earnest Reyhan in Yemin or a more layered character like Faray in Safir, her portrayal feels grounded and emotionally accessible, not just glamorous facade. Her academic background in communication sciences arguably gives her insight into how to present herself, how to understand media and audience, and how to navigate the industry with greater awareness. Moreover, she doesn't appear to rest on a single niche. Instead she has demonstrated range, from daytime drama to primetime series, from supporting to leading roles, from traditional characters to ones grappling with complex tensions of family, love and identity. Another factor is her visual appeal paired with a professional attitude. Beyond her acting, she has worked as a model and featured in advertising campaigns and magazine covers, which reflect her marketability and presence. But what's more important is that she balances that marketability with credibility. She is not simply a pretty face, but someone whose performance quality is acknowledged. On social media she has built a substantial following, connecting with fans beyond the screen. That digital connection helps her remain relevant, accessible and part of cultural conversations. Her youth is also an asset. Born in 1997, she brings fresh energy and generational relevance, yet she has matured quickly into high-level roles and carries herself with a professionalism beyond many newcomers. Her ability to adapt, to take on heavier storylines, and to engage emotionally with characters is unusual for someone at her age and stage. Hence she's not just seen as a promising newcomer but as a full-fledged talent with staying power. Additionally, she appears to understand balance between ambition and humility. The trajectory of her career suggests calculated choices that seek growth rather than mere exposure. She has steadily elevated her roles rather than jumping recklessly. That suggests long-term strategy, which sets her apart from those who burn bright but fade quickly. Finally, her international potential should not be underestimated. Turkish television has global reach, and her increasingly prominent roles suggest she may cross into wider markets. In short, Özge Yağız's uniqueness lies in the blend of talent, professionalism, marketability, strategic growth, digital savvy and youth, all aligned with a strong work ethic and grounded presence. These qualities together form the reason she stands out, not just as a star, but as a star who may last. Future possibilities. Looking ahead, Özge Yağız stands at a moment of opportunity ripe for expansion in multiple dimensions. On one level, she can continue to deepen her presence in Turkish television, taking on more challenging and high-profile roles, possibly spanning multiple seasons, complex narratives and characters that test her range. She might also move into film work more prominently. Given her trajectory, feature films both domestically and perhaps internationally could be logical next steps. Her modeling and brand work may also expand globally, given the worldwide appetite for Turkish drama and stars. As her following grows internationally, she may leverage brand endorsements, social media partnerships and cross-border projects to boost her visibility and influence. Moreover, she may explore streaming platform content, series or movies for digital services that increasingly seek international talent. That would open doors to non-Turkish speaking audiences and collaborations with international casts and producers. In doing so, her language skills, cultural adaptability and international appeal could become significant assets. Beyond acting, she may venture into production, choosing projects, themes or stories she's passionate about, thereby shifting from just being in front of the camera to influencing what gets created behind it. Given her education and media background, she is well positioned to understand both sides. There is also potential for her to become a global brand ambassador. The blend of her star status, youth, style and social media presence could make her attractive to lifestyle, beauty and fashion brands. Seeking global resonance. She could combine her acting with philanthropic or advocacy work, using her platform to engage in social issues, thereby broadening her voice and impact beyond entertainment alone. Finally, with the growing global popularity of Turkish drama, she may participate in co-productions with other countries, or attract roles in international films where Turkish stars are increasingly considered. In short, the possibilities ahead for Özge Yağız are wide and exciting. Elevated roles, global collaborations, production initiatives, brand partnerships and an ever-growing international footprint. Conclusion. Özge Yağız's journey from her beginnings in Istanbul to becoming a recognized name in Turkish television exemplifies how talent, preparation and steady progress combine to build a meaningful career. She has shown that rising fast need not mean sacrificing depth or credibility. Her path, from supporting roles to leading characters, from local recognition to international appeal, reflects not only ambition but also skill, presence and strategic growth. The challenges she has faced are real. Increased expectation, constant visibility and the pressure to evolve. Yet she has managed to navigate them while staying authentic and dedicated to her craft. What makes her unique is the seamless integration of emotional honesty in her performances, marketability in her image, and professionalism in her approach. As she moves forward, the horizon is broad. Further growth in television and film, more global exposure, brand partnerships, and perhaps behind-the-scenes roles that shape the stories we see. For audiences, she offers both the familiarity of the beloved star and the potential to become something even more, a global icon emerging from the vibrant world of Turkish entertainment. Whatever the next chapter holds, Özge Yağız's story reminds us that success is often less about sudden leaps than about consistent climb, grounded talent and the courage to embrace new opportunities. She stands today at a promising juncture, and the chapters yet to be written look poised to be as compelling as those already behind her. How she makes money. Özge Yağız earns income primarily through her acting work. Starring roles in television series brings she contracts with production companies and broadcasters that pay her for each season, episode or series. Her roles in high-profile shows raise her fee and visibility, enabling higher compensation. Additionally, she earns through modeling and endorsement deals. Her work in print advertisements, brand campaigns and magazine covers provides commercial income beyond acting. For example, she has appeared in adverts for beauty and fashion brands, which typically pay celebrities for their image and promotional appearances. Social media influence is also a revenue stream. With a large following, she can command sponsored posts, partnership with brands, campaigns, and digital content that monetizes her presence. As her fame grows, she may also receive income from streaming rights, residuals, and licensing for international broadcasts, when the shows she stars in are sold or distributed globally. In time, she may expand into producing or investing in projects, which would create another income layer beyond her acting salary. In summary, her finances come from acting salaries, brand endorsements, social media influence, and potential future production or investment initiatives. What separates Özge Yağız from many of her peers is the rare combination of intelligence, emotional awareness, and quiet charisma. She doesn't rely solely on appearance or popularity. Instead, she approaches each role as a study of the human condition. Whether her character is innocent, rebellious, heartbroken, or strong-willed, Ozge digs beneath the surface to find truth. She makes every expression matter. A single glance, a pause, or a tear carries meaning. This subtle depth draws viewers into her performances. Her background in communication studies plays a major role in shaping her craft. Ozge understands how audiences perceive emotion, tone, and body language. This gives her a natural control over her on-screen presence. She knows when to hold back and when to unleash emotion, creating balance rather than excess. That restraint is a signature of her artistry. Beyond acting, her personality adds to her uniqueness. Ozge is known for her grounded attitude, humility, and warmth toward fans. She often speaks about gratitude and patience, values rarely emphasized in the celebrity world. Unlike many who seek constant spotlight, Ozge prefers a calm, private life outside the set. Her fans admire her not just for her talent but for her genuine humanity. Her beauty, of course, cannot be ignored. Striking eyes, natural expressions, and elegant poise make her instantly recognizable. But her beauty is never exaggerated, it serves the story rather than overshadowing it. Directors appreciate that she transforms physically and emotionally to fit her roles. From simple village attire to modern urban looks, she adapts seamlessly, proving her versatility. Social media amplifies her influence, but Ozge uses it thoughtfully. She shares glimpses of her life, promotes her projects, and expresses appreciation to fans, yet avoids excessive self-promotion. This creates authenticity. Followers feel connected, not marketed to. She has mastered the delicate balance between being accessible and preserving privacy. Another trait that makes her unique is her emotional intelligence. Ozge listens to her co-actors, directors, and audience feedback. She treats every project as a collaboration, valuing teamwork over ego. On-set reports often describe her as respectful, punctual, and deeply focused. That professionalism enhances her reputation in the industry, opening doors to bigger productions. In interviews, she speaks softly but with clarity, reflecting a thoughtful mind. She emphasizes preparation and emotional honesty, suggesting that acting, to her, is a form of empathy. This outlook shapes her performances and endears her to audiences who crave sincerity in storytelling. Ultimately, Özge Yağız's uniqueness lies in her blend of natural talent, intellect, discipline, humility, and empathy. She is the rare actress who can make a simple scene feel profound. Every role she plays becomes more than entertainment, it becomes an experience of truth, vulnerability, and human connection. The future for Özge Yağız is bright and full of promise. With each passing year, her range expands, and her audience grows, not just in Turkey but across Europe, the Middle East, and South Asia, where Turkish dramas dominate streaming platforms. The next natural step could be major cinematic roles that allow her to reach global recognition. Turkish cinema is increasingly collaborating with international producers, and Özge's multilingual education and cultural adaptability make her an ideal candidate for crossover success. Streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus are investing heavily in Turkish content. This global expansion may open doors for Ozge to star in international co-productions that introduce her to broader audiences. Beyond acting, she might explore creative control, producing or developing stories that resonate with her values. With her communication background, she could shape narratives that empower women and highlight emotional depth over spectacle. Brand endorsements also form an exciting path. Her elegance and influence make her a perfect ambassador for beauty, fashion, and lifestyle brands. Already, her collaborations with fashion magazines and campaigns have shown her commercial appeal. Yet her future is not only about fame, it's about legacy. If she continues nurturing her craft, experimenting with new genres, and remaining authentic, Özge Yağız could evolve from a national favorite to an international symbol of modern Turkish artistry, a face that represents a new era of emotional, intelligent, and globally connected storytelling. From her beginnings as a communication student in Ankara to the dazzling screens of Turkish television, Özge Yağız's journey stands as a testament to persistence, passion, and purpose. She entered an industry known for rapid turnover and still managed to build a name that carries respect and admiration. Her story reminds us that success need not be loud to be powerful. Sometimes it is the quiet, consistent glow that outshines the temporary fireworks of fleeting fame. Every role she takes feels like a chapter in her personal evolution. She has grown not only as an actress but as a voice of authenticity in modern entertainment. In a world often obsessed with perfection, Ozge reminds her audience of the beauty of sincerity. Her fans don't just watch her, they connect with her emotions, her humanity, her sense of realism. Looking back, it's remarkable how far she's come in just a few years. And looking forward, it's even more exciting to imagine what lies ahead. Deeper roles, international recognition, and perhaps creative ventures behind the scenes. What remains certain is her place in the hearts of millions who see in her a reflection of hope, grace, and the belief that dreams pursued with integrity truly do come true. Özge Yağız is not just a star, she is an evolving story, one that continues to inspire. Özge Yağız earns income through a variety of interconnected streams that reflect her multifaceted career. The core of her earnings comes from her acting contracts in television dramas and series. Each production season pays per episode, and as her fame has grown, so has her per episode fee. Leading roles in major series such as Yemin, Baba, and Safir have placed her among the respected earners in Turkish entertainment. Beyond acting, Özge's growing public influence translates into lucrative endorsement deals. She collaborates with fashion, beauty, and lifestyle brands that align with her image of sophistication and authenticity. These partnerships include photo shoots, brand campaigns, and social media promotions, all of which generate substantial income. Her online presence also contributes financially. With a strong social media following, Ozge can monetize her influence through sponsored content and partnerships with global brands seeking to reach the Turkish and Middle Eastern markets. Unlike many influencers, however, she selects collaborations carefully, prioritizing quality over quantity, a decision that maintains her credibility. Television and streaming royalties add another income layer, especially as Turkish dramas are sold internationally. Every time a series she stars in is licensed or streamed abroad, she benefits indirectly through distribution deals or performance royalties. In the future, Ozge could expand into production, script development, or even brand design, turning her name into a personal brand encompassing lifestyle, fashion, or digital content ventures. Her education gives her the tools to navigate business intelligently. Altogether, Özge Yağız makes money not only as an actress but as a brand. Through acting contracts, endorsements, modeling, social media collaborations, and potential creative ventures. Her financial success is built on authenticity, professionalism, and long-term vision, proof that true stardom is both art and strategy combined. While studying, Ozge developed an interest in performance arts. She attended workshops, observed actors, and began to imagine herself telling stories on screen. In 2018, barely out of university, she landed her first television role in Adini Senkoy, a romantic drama series. Her role as Zeliha was small, but it introduced her to the rhythm of television, the long shooting hours, the coordination, and the emotional energy required for each scene. Many actors treat early roles as mere stepping stones, but Ozge treated every moment as a classroom. She watched directors, listened to feedback, and refined her craft quietly. Her first performance caught the attention of industry insiders, who noted her natural presence, the way she could communicate volumes through silence. That quiet strength would soon become her signature. The turning point came just 1 year later. In 2019, she was cast as Reyhan Tarhan in Yemin, The Promise. It was her first major role, and it transformed her career overnight. Reyhan was not a glamorous character but a moral anchor, kind, pure, and strong. Ozge's performance brought emotional realism to daytime television, and audiences connected with her sincerity. Overnight, she went from a newcomer to one of the most discussed actresses in Turkey. The show became a massive success, and with it, Özge Yağız became a name that carried weight and warmth across millions of homes. After the global success of Yemin, Ozge faced a critical choice, to stay within familiar territory or to push herself creatively. She chose growth. Her next project, Sol Yanım, My Left Side, presented a completely different world. As Sarah Yildirim, she portrayed a university student from a modest background, navigating the complex balance between ambition and love. This was a more layered role, one that required emotional maturity and nuanced performance. Critics noted her versatility. She could transition from innocence to independence without losing emotional credibility. Then came Isamizden Biri.